subscribe to Fat and Broke.
Xin chao, what's up everybody? In this video today, we're gonna talk about why is everybody choosing this specific beach town over every other beach town pretty much in Vietnam right now. Why are they choosing it over Phu Quoc? Why are they choosing it over, not gonna name anymore. Before we get into the video, I wanted to see what place do you think that they're going to over other places? What is the place where they're choosing? So let's get into the video. Here's your answer, because I don't clickbait you. I don't waste your time on my channel. Everybody's going to Nha Trang now. You know, I've always been saying how awesome Nha Trang is since day one. I've always felt Nha Trang has been the superior beach location, and for the exact reasons that people are choosing it now. So Da Nang's tourists now prefer Nha Trang's ease. The lack of flights, poor tourism products, high room rates have kept international tourists away from Da Nang, swaying them towards Nha Trang instead, where traveling is easier. In the first 9 months of the year, Da Nang received 1.6 million foreign arrivals, up 5.8% year on year, but that doesn't really count because of the COVID. Only equivalent to 67% of 2019, which is still, it's a pretty dismal number. I didn't know that there was so few people that went there. South Korea, as I've talked about lately, South Korea is making up 50% of the total arrivals in Da Nang. 50%. I think they're making up for 50% of the total arrivals everywhere, personally, but I don't know what the exact, and they're doing it because, you know, the room rate is better, even for, you know, most Koreans are arguably making some decent money. You know, they're making 100 grand a year at least. So for them to really think that Da Nang and Phu Quoc and these places are overpriced, and there's a much better value in price in Nha Trang and a better product almost, you know, people are coming around. It's not just me. People are starting to see it. So room rates in Nha Trang were only $28 to $32, while Da Nang's cost up to $3 to $4 million. This is why I don't go to Da Nang. I'm not spending $100 a night for a hotel, and I'm not going to stay in a shitty hotel. So this is why I'm not frequently in Da Nang. I do have a friend that has a house there. I could hit him up. You know, will we go to Da Nang again? Yes. We're gonna definitely extensively travel Vietnam pretty hardcore again, and stream it all and film it all, and pretty much finish out a lot of, you know, or just places I want to go. I want to go to Phu Quoc, I want to go to Da Nang, and I want to go to Nha Trang. I also want to do Hai Long and some other places. So there's a lot of places I want to see that I've been to and I haven't been to. In the first 9 months of 2023, Nha Trang welcomed more than 1.45 million tourists, up 10 times year on year. China and Russia were Nha Trang's traditional markets before the pandemic, but South Korea is now the beach town's biggest feeder. A series of South Korean stars recently made a publicized visit to Nha Trang, which boosted the seaside city's reputation. Competitive prices are a very important factor of why people are not going back to Da Nang, and they're choosing Nha Trang pretty much over it. It's a better price in Nha Trang. It's a better product too. India, a highly potential post-lockdown market for Vietnam tourism industry, is grappling with difficulties in opening direct routes to Da Nang. Travel agencies also worry that the number of individual international visitors could decrease and further deplete revenues. Statistics show that by the end of the third quarter, up to 80% of international visitors had traveled alone to Da Nang, mainly Koreans, more than a million, or 770,000. There's a lot of traffic that comes through here. Let's see here. Da Nang tourism officials need to make more detailed recommendations to city authorities so the government can issue specific policies to help revive tourism. Initiatives to develop a nighttime economy, community tourism, ecotourism, and tourism human resource should be prioritized. Da Nang got so fucked up after COVID too. They blew apart that whole area where the Dragon Bridge is. Like, They made it not as accessible to go down there and for like the party area. A lot of the restaurants and businesses moved out of there. So I mean, it really does make sense to pick Nha Trang. You're getting a better deal. You're getting a great hotel for 30 bucks a night. You're looking at the ocean in Nha Trang. You can get great food. You know, Nha Trang has probably the best barbecue in Vietnam at Live In Barbecue. Easily one of the best restaurants, like Western restaurants in all of Vietnam are in Nha Trang. There's amazing Italian food there. There's so many good things I find in Nha Trang. And these things exist in Da Nang and Phu Quoc as well, but I think the better pricing and the abundance is more so in Nha Trang though. For me personally, you know. I find it to be much more enjoyable in Nha Trang. I enjoy also Nha Trang's small, limited nightlife, but I enjoy it. You know, if you're not a club guy, not much of a nightlife. But there's quite a few just little bars, just tucked around where you can go and hang out with your wife or your girlfriend or your friend and have a drink in an intimate setting and get to know somebody. There's quite a few bars and stuff too. If you want to see the nightlife in Nha Trang, there's a video on Patreon a year ago, I think, on the nightlife in Nha Trang. So, you know, it's a good reason to sign up for the Patreon. There's so much additional stuff on there. Like literally, there's a whole night out of partying in Nha Trang on the Patreon. And there's all kinds of additional videos like that on the Patreon. There's not just extra footage like that. There's full-fledged production movies made for the Patreon. Like high quality, YouTube quality stuff comes out on the Patreon pretty much every week. And then also you have direct access to me on the Patreon if you want. You can go on a private tour. You can see all the additional content. It's just a great way to support me. What is this place up here? What the fuck is this? Let's go look at this. This is new to me. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's a beer club. Interesting spot for a beer club. Let's take a look at it. This is new to me. So that's the Patreon talk. Let's shuttle back into the video, which is really, people are really choosing Nha Trang over Da Nang right now. And they're going to continue to keep picking Nha Trang over Da Nang. And hopefully, and really hopefully, we see that Nha Trang doesn't get greedy and start upping their prices for everything. That's the reason why all these people are picking Nha Trang right now, is mainly the price. Your money goes much farther. And like I said, it's fun. There's good food. There's nice restaurants. You know, there's a great 4P pizza there too. You know, I like the layout in Nha Trang. It's very walkable as well. It's a much better configured beach town than, in my opinion, even Da Nang and Phu Quoc. You know, I just like, you've really got to go to both. As far as going on a beach vacation, if you're going to choose, if you're asking me, you know, first time in Vietnam and you want to go to the beach, go to Nha Trang. I'm going to advise you that every time. I even advise people to live there if you like a chilled, laid-back style. Oh, this is a new beer club, so let's take a look at this new beer club. I'm not a big fan of these. It's like people really like the biggest club here now is called Pak Pak. It's like this, but like way bigger scale. It's like a club outside that's super expensive. Yeah, that's the video here. So if you want to watch me live stream, my live stream is exclusively on kick.com. We do all of the streaming on kick.com now. I do not put any of the streams on YouTube. I don't mirrorcast to YouTube. All streaming is done on kick.com/FatandBro. So if you are into watching me stream, you can go there and sign up for free. If not, no worries. Keep her moving, eh? As ever, thank you guys. If you have anything to add it in the comments. Stay frosty. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out.